Today I'm going to record my most highly requested video, which is how I work out with my long nails. I'm not gonna lie, y'all been watching me do it for years and it's still just like, well, how? I promise you there's nothing special. I think it's just because I lift heavy. So my heaviest lift is a deadlift, and that's also the hardest lift to do with these, but I still get it done. But I guess we're gonna cover the bases anyway. Today I'm hitting quads and hammies. And now I'm warming up, and then I'm gonna get into it. Okay, so first we'll cover, I guess, how I grab a plate, which is also nothing special. Some people might go for it like that. Obviously I wouldn't because my nails are long. So I just kind of roll it out. And then when it's like on a pole in the gym, I have to kind of like scoop up under it. But other than that, I mean, that's really it. And then I put it on like everybody else. Obviously, I feel like the most popular question is, how do I lift with my nails? This is the only lift where my nails come into play. In most other lifts, it's like, and I'll show y'all, but in most other lifts, it's just kind of sitting here. This is the only one where I really need to get a good grip. I'm not doing deadlifts today. I'm doing toe elevated RDLs, which I'm gonna show you in a second, but just for the sake of showing, if I was deadlifting, I don't know, I would do it the same. I do the reverse grips, and then I just grip my hand around like this, get into form, and then stand up. But like, that's it. I don't know. It's not really that hard, but when it gets heavy, it gets a little slippery. So that's when it gets challenging, but yeah. Okay, so for these toe elevated RDLs, I'm gonna take a regular grip just because this is not heavy. This is only 135. So, you know what I mean? Light. So, we're just gonna do regular. Like I said, we're gonna hinge at the hips, but not like how we would for an RDL, like a glute focused one. It'll be like more of a straighter leg, and I'm gonna try to get down past my shins, just for as most like hammy stretch as we can. And I'll show y'all this from the back too, but essentially neutral grip. And again, this is okay because it's light, but I grip just like this, pull up, hinge. That said, if you happen to feel RDLs in your back, it's because you don't have the muscle-mind connection that's necessary, and you're probably actually using your back to get the bar back up. And you want to keep a very neutral spine. There should be no like hunchback of Notre Dame or no head up kind of form, because that's going to hurt your back. I mean, I feel like that's obvious, but I still see girls do RDLs like that. And whether you're using a barbell, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, the form is still the same. I like a barbell RDL better, just for even distribution. But again, that's preference. You can do it with whatever works best for you. So again, toes are elevated, grab the bar, and also nice and slow, not too fast. This would be regular speed for me, like so. But if you wanted to increase that time under tension just a little bit more, you could do an eccentric toe elevated RDL, which is probably like, I'd say 3-second decline, 3 to 5 seconds. 5 is like a long time, but that's up to you. But eccentric will require, again, that neutral spine and engaged core, because the slower, the longer you're holding the weight. So if it hurts when you're doing it at regular speed, take some weight off and then elevate to eccentric. I think everything should really be eccentric, but that's debatable. If I was to do an eccentric one, the speed would just be a little different. I'm gonna count out for you. So up here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I feel like the difference is obvious, but optional. When it's time to take the plates off, I take them off just the same as I put them on. I promise you, it's not that interesting. I just take it off like so and put it back. I usually roll it back, and that's it. Now when it comes to the back squat, I don't even know why y'all concerned about this one, because I don't grip it. Like if you're gripping onto the bar for dear life on a back squat, I don't know. Maybe that's what some people do. I don't do that. Same method. I hold it like this and I put it on. Like so. I would put clamps on if it was heavier. It's not. So I'm not really too concerned about it being topsy-turvy, if that makes sense. And it just sits in here like this. I don't actually close my fist around my back squat bar. Like, I don't know, like, do people do that? I don't do that, whatever. If you do that, that's your business. But again, I'm just gonna get up under it, like so. Keep my thumb, index finger, stand, 2 steps back, not 30. And then I'm gonna squat. And I'll probably make a separate video about this, but if you lack squat depth, it's more than likely because you don't train your hip flexors. So me, I like a really, really low squat. 90-degree squats are cool, and I think they're great when you're getting started. Even box squats, pin squats, where you kind of hit the, but a really low squat is great for hypertrophy because you really have to use your legs to get the fuck back up. When you're at 90, you're still using your legs, but I'll show you the difference. I'll show you a 90 squat and my typical squat. We're gonna do the 90 first. Again, completely separate video, but I'm just gonna show you because I got time. And again, y'all see that I'm not doing nothing special with my nails. Anyway, come up under it same way. A 90-degree squat, about here, which is cool, right? My preferred squat is lower than that. I have to use my entire body to get that squat back up. But again, preference, nothing wrong with the 90, but more leg power with a lower squat. Now, I have spoke about the ease of working out with my nails, but obviously there's things I can't do. I don't clean, I don't jerk, I don't like kettlebell switch hands. There's things I can't do because they happen too quickly and I can't control it. So, but I built this body without those exercises, so, but it would be nice to be able to. I feel like I have the strength and the power, but I just, yeah, too risky. And I'm not cutting my nails. I'm not cutting my nails. Y'all can kiss my ass. One exercise that does give me a run for my money with my heavy nails is the ever so infamous heavy goblet squat. So this is hard to hold with my nails, but more so, heavy goblets is to me about wrist mobility. So if you don't have good wrist mobility, whether your nails are long, short, whatever, this is gonna be difficult and it's gonna hurt after a while. But usually, once the dumbbell's like past 80 pounds, I'm gonna sit it on a bench so that I'm not using the extra energy to get the weight off the ground completely. So when it's at 100, I sit it on a bench, I grab it from a bench. Like so, like I get up under it, and then I move back and I squat. So. I look a bit jacked, don't I? Those actually are difficult, of all things that I do with my long nails. I think I speak for everyone when I say the hardest part of the dumbbell is putting it back. Golly. Another tricky exercise for me with my very long nails is a heavy dumbbell sumo squat. The actual squat isn't hard, but holding the dumbbell is tricky. So, but I still make it do what it do. My gym has up to 150. If your gym has more than 100 and you feel like 100 is no longer challenging for you, definitely take it up. I'm going to grab 130. And I'm going to do some heavy sumo squats, toes out. Nice, controlled, slow really working bit of hammies, some glutes too, and some quads. So the hardest part is getting it off of this shit here. Like, ugh. I'm gonna grab this one on the head. Golly. This walk, it's dangerous. Golly. Also, don't waste the extra energy at the top of your sumo squat, like squeezing your glutes for dear life. It's really a waste. The glutes are really activated at the bottom of the squat. So if you want to pause there, that's fine. But if you want to come up and like suck them in, waste of energy, but do you. Again, this is 130. This is a bit heavy. About 20 pounds, 25 pounds lighter than me. And again, quad focus, try to get as low as you can without compromising form. It's hard for me to hold it in this little spot with my nails, but like, I just kind of grab it and overlap them. And it is hard though. This is another one where if your knees start tootsie rolling, get you some lighter weight, period. Grab you an 80 or something. It's okay. Well, that's it. That's all. That's how I work out with my super long nails. Some things I can do, some things I can't do. But it's nothing too special. So again, it's rather simple, but I'm still gonna be a muscle mommy and a girl at the same time, period.